Hey car nerds, welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, go ahead and like and subscribe down below. And if you really want to, you can turn on the notification bell. That way you get alerts every time a new video goes live. So in today's episode, we are going to take a tour of the Phoenix East Valley suburb iONNA charging facilities. There were a few that had permits submitted or maybe approved earlier this year, like back in January. So we're going to take a tour and see if construction has started at those sites, see where construction's at or how close they are to opening. There is a location in Tempe, is right on the Tempe-Scottsdale border at the at Rural Road and Scottsdale Road and the 202. With it being on the border, is Scottsdale Road north and Rural Road going south. So it's right there at the border. But we'll take a look and see where that one is at. Community updates have indicated that that one is close to opening for a while, but maybe we can see if they're waiting on power or transformers or something. We'll find out. There was also a location at Mesa Drive and Baseline that was had permits submitted. Another location at Power and Baseline. Both of those are right off the US 60 in Mesa. And then there is a location further south in Gilbert at the Power and Germain. And we will take a look and see where that one's at. I've driven past that area before. It looks like that one might be under construction, but we will go and we will actually take a look and see if it actually is construction for the iONNA facility. So, all right, go ahead, strap in, buckle up, get ready, let's go. And here we are at iONNA Tempe. I will grab the phone and we'll go for a quick tour. All right, so here we are out in the iONNA Tempe location, right across the street from Carvana, right off the 202. So it looks like power is still out. Although I'm not surprised by that, considering the fact it does not look like the power is connected yet. Pretty sure it's all supposed to come in right in here. It's not. But it looks like the transformers are up. Or at least in place. There is a building here. It looks like they're still working on it. Looks like they're working on painting it. The windows are still covered. The door's there. I'm sure they'll be replacing that door. But looks like the building needs paint. Now, the one thing I'm surprised about is that there's no pull through. I would think that these two dispensers would be perfect for a pull through location. You know, turn them sideways and have people come in this way and out that way. Have a turnaround. Doesn't look like that was in the plans. So, all right. Well, let's let's get back in the car and let's get out of here. Let's go look at the other locations. Well, folks, we made it to one of the Mesa iONNA locations. There's currently no construction. Little surprised by that, but I'll take the camera and I'll give you a quick view and kind of show you what's not here. Alright, so this should be the location of one of the Mesa iONNA locations. But as you can see, there's nothing going on here. It should be located here at the edge of the block rock. But as you can see, there is no construction here. So I guess we'll move on to the other East Mesa location. We'll go from there. Well, I believe we have found another Mesa location that is not under construction. I'll double check the map, but looks like this might just be an empty parking lot still. All right, bear with me and I'll give you a tour, show you where we're at. All right. So this is supposed to be the location of another Mesa iONNA charging location. As you can see, there is no construction. It should be right in here. Now the parking lot is gravel. But that is not from construction. That is because this parking lot is very old. This parking lot has been here for many years, and this area is apparently just not being used and maintained. So, all right. Well, hopefully one day this will be one of the Mesa locations, just off the US 60 at the Power and Baseline. But for now, let's go check the Gilbert location. Alright, so we have arrived at Power and Germain, and I do see some construction, but it looks like it is for a drive-through restaurant. Um, but I believe this is also supposed to be where the iONNA rechargery is going. I'm not sure if it's full rechargery or what level it was, but I know they were looking to add like 10 charging stations, or 10 stalls, I should say. So I'll double check the map and make sure that I am looking at the right spot. But then I'll take you on a tour and let you know what we see. All right, so this is the future location of the Gilbert iONNA rechargery. They do have a permit for 2 canopies, along with a building with restrooms. There are fences up. It looks like construction has started. There is also a building here. It looks like it's for a drive-through. I have not seen an iONNA location with a drive-through before. So I kind of have the feeling that there is a fast food place going in next to it. There's a bank and a Starbucks. So I can't imagine that it would be another coffee shop, but this world is weird. People do weird things. But it does look like they have started work here. I don't think this is the transformer just for the iONNA, but it does look like they've started some work here. So, all right. Well, I'll go back to the car and we will wrap this up. All right, folks. I think that's going to wrap up our tour of the Mesa and East Valley iONNA locations. So we went out, we saw Tempe. We saw that Tempe is built. Looks like it's just waiting for power. That could be an iONNA contractor thing. That could be a power company thing. I'm not sure, but it looks like Tempe is very close to being finished. Fences have apparently been down for a while, but it looks like it is very close to being done. I don't know if they're going to wait on the building being done in order to open, but it does look like they are pretty close to opening. Then we went to the future iONNA location that's at Mesa Drive and Baseline. As we saw, there's currently nothing there. The Black Rock Coffee is there. The parking lot is there. The Black Rock is there. The parking lot is there. But we did not see any iONNA signs, fences, construction, transformers, nothing. We didn't see anything there. It was just the parking lot. Then we went out to East Mesa to Power and Baseline. Another location, again, permitted in January, or at least submitted in January. I mean, maybe these 2 Mesa locations are still pending approval or something. I'm not sure. But they've been out there. They've been known about since January. But again, we didn't see any construction there at that East Mesa location. That parking lot is very old. It has been there for, I don't know, 30, 40 years. And there used to be an outlet mall there that has long since gone out of business, and everything in there has closed. Now it's basically a mini storage facility and a few other small businesses. So parts of the parking lot are just chained off and no longer maintained. The area that the iONNA is looking to build in is not chained off, but clearly it is not maintained. So when do they expect to start there? I'm not sure, but I mean, it looks like it's ready. I mean, there's not a whole lot there. They don't have to do anything but trench and repave. Um, and like I said, I mean that parking lot is so dilapidated and falling apart. I don't know that it would take much to tear it up to where they would need the trench. Um, and so lastly, we came down here to Power and Germain. This location was also permitted earlier this year. It looks like there's some type of fast food or drive-through building going in next to the iONNA location. iONNA had submitted a permit with approval for um, 2 canopies along with a building for a convenience store and bathrooms. Um, I mean, it looks like they've got room to do both. Um, it's also going to be right next to a restaurant as well. So maybe future drivers will have a couple locations or a couple spots to go through for drinks and bathroom. Um, but it does look like it's under construction. I mean, the construction fence could just be for the fast food joint or the drive-through joint. Whatever it's going to be. Um, Maybe Anna's got something up their sleeves. Maybe they are going to open something with a drive-through. Um, I can't imagine that they're going to open their own restaurant or drink or coffee stand or whatever. But I don't know. Maybe or maybe they bought the land and maybe they're leasing out part of it to another company with a drive-through. Um, Either way, though, I mean they still have room, I believe, for a couple canopies and a building over there. Um, it looks like construction may have been started or probably has started. The whole lot is fenced off. Um, so I guess we'll find out soon. Um, I can't say for certain what's going in and what's not going in, but at least we know something is going in. But that's gonna do it for this video. Thanks for tuning in and going on a tour through the East Valley with me, and hopefully we can do this again in a few months with some positive updates and progress. So, all right. Well, thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you guys next time.